The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back into another episode of Thing or Two About Life. This is the Total Podcast, and I am your host, Mario, and we're going to get back to doing what we do, and what we do is have a little fun, and keep in mind, this is for entertainment purposes only. You could do some of the stuff we say, but that's on your ass if you do that. So...
Wow. Good intro.
Yes, so don't forget, we out there in them digital streets. We all over the place. You can find us on Facebook. Please come to the Facebook group, Thing or Two About Life. Join. Go to the Thing or Two About Life Facebook page. We on Twitter. We on Instagram. Definitely follow us on YouTube and all those places like that. And if you would like, go to the website. I see you smiling. Come on with it, Andrea.
The website is totalview22.com. And if you have any questions, comments, or just want to send a little message to one of the panelists here, you can do that at totalview22@gmail.com. Or we do have a little comment section there on the website as well.
All right, there you go. So you ain't got no excuse to not hit us up. You know, we telling you everywhere we at. So if you just happen to be at one of those places, just drop in, drop a little note, send us a little something. Hey cat, hey dog, something like that. So we gonna get into what we do. We gonna give everybody a chance to introduce themselves, and we gonna get this bus rolling. And don't be offended if the number 12 just happened to make an appearance. And if you've been with the show long enough, you understand what the number 12 is. And if you haven't been listening long enough, you will get to know what the number 12 is. So how you doing, Lee Jack, brother, man? What's going on with you?
Another day, another dollar, having a little technical difficulties right now. But hey, I'm always here, ready to make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do. All right, baby girl Janine, how you doing?
Hello, and I said shoot. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Shoot.
If we know you will.
There she go. All right. Felicia, are you there? What's going on?
I'm here. I'm gonna keep my lane tonight, and I hope everybody else learns to keep their lane.
That's a lie.
You took that right out of my mouth, Diana. I'm mad because you didn't give me a chance to say it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You beat me to the punch with great minds think alike.
I'm on a roll tonight, girl. I'm on a roll.
Say you ain't gonna keep
great
your lane.
Minds think alike. She knows she ain't keeping no lane.
That's the first thing that rolled on her mouth. I'm gonna stick to my lane. That's a lie.
She knows she ain't.
What you say, Lee Jack? And this what I tried to tell y'all earlier. What you say, Lee Jack?
That number 12 rolling in fast and hard.
I see it. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
I told y'all will get to know that number 12. You become real familiar with it. To our feline furry friends, Marlena, how you doing?
Hello, viewers. Hello, podcast friends and fam. How y'all doing this evening? I'm a bit under the weather, so y'all try to bear with me a little bit. I'm going to hang in there and do the best that I can do and give you all my love and catnip.
All right. You know,
I was gonna say we don't get a meow. Good gracious.
You can't muster up the meow?
I said meow.
Oh,
it was weak. Ain't nobody heard it.
Okay, well, meow. Is that better?
Yes, ma'am. We hope you feel better, baby girl.
Yes, we do. We do. And producer extraordinaire, Lady Shug. How you doing? Come to the mic.
I'm good. Thanks for asking. You sure right. I really don't have anything to say tonight. So we just gonna let this number 12 bus roll right on tonight, okay?
That's another lie. She got plenty to damn say.
Look, she'll find something to say. Usually she's in the front seat of the number 12. So
Lies just going around this
I've
all
never
kinds of
been the
lies going
driver.
around this evening.
no, we didn't say you were the driver. We just said you was in the front. You was in the front passenger seat of the number 12.
We all know who the driver is now, okay?
It ain't you.
Hey, it's
You
your
have
life.
taken those keys a time or two before now.
I don't recall.
Jesus, get the wheel.
Oh.
Well, I'm
now
proud to
she's
say
a politician.
I've driven the bus. Yes, I have. I just snatched the keys. I just took it.
Wow. I mean, everybody has had a time behind that bus. I can promise you that.
I know I ain't no bus driver.
Shit.
You've been the bus driver, my lady.
Oh, she can me out now. She can me out now. Oh my.
Oh man. All right, so let's start it off. We're gonna just, we ain't gonna hold no punch. We're gonna right now. Question number 1, right out the bat. Start with Janine. Have you ever recorded yourself masturbating and has sent it to someone?
Oh my God.
No, I have never.
Never thought about it. Ever been asked to?
I have been asked to, but no, I have never. That's something that's going to stay around and might get lost and other people will see. No, I've never. No.
Oh, okay. Lee Jack, your turn, bro.
Oh, shit. That might have happened with one of the wives or maybe a couple of girlfriends, you know. Shit happens. You know.
Woo. Wow. Okay.
You know he did it.
What? I'm just saying, you know, hey.
I don't think anybody here is surprised. I mean,
Nobody is. Nobody is.
We're talking about Triple H. We ain't surprised.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know.
Humming, humping, and hoeing. We ain't surprised.
I swear to God, man. Wow. So, it is what it is. Especially if he did it with his wife. Hey, that's fair game right there.
Yeah, you know, got to get an interest and get a hot and bothered every once in a while.
It don't matter if he did it with his girlfriend. Didn't have to be his wife.
Which means there are a couple of movies, videos around, swinging around with that.
There is that possibility.
So just because they're not with him anymore don't mean they ain't still looking at that. It's still probably in their possession.
That's a certainty.
Y'all make movies?
Yeah.
Or y'all just videos, huh?
Yeah, we made movies. Damn.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Back up 1 minute. Boop, boop. Back the bus up 1 second.
Why we got to bag the bus up? I'm just saying.
No, not for you. Not for you. Marlena's saying it like she shot. Marlena, you've never shot a homemade movie?
No.
Oh, wow.
Ever?
No. Yeah, I don't do no shit like that. You don't never know how things gonna work out. And then
All right, we're gonna finish this original question. We're gonna loop back around on this one.
wait till you get to me. Then I'm gonna tell you a little story when you get to me.
Okay, well, go ahead right now.
Okay, I've never done it, I never got to the movie part because my first learning lesson about not being one of my biggest and most embarrassing learning lessons about trusting a man that you think you can trust was that I took some my boyfriend and I went to a concert, and we got a hotel, and you know we hadn't been away from our kids in a while, and so he had kids and I had kids, and we took some naked pictures, and a couple of weeks later I found out he showed those pictures to all of his boys.
Oh wow.
He showed them to
That's a sucker move.
He showed them to all of his boys, and them niggas was hollering at me, and I didn't have no clue why they all of a sudden, started hollering at me, and I'm like, y'all niggas, y'all his friend, whatever. I'm like, what, what's going on with this, And one of them said, well, it's your man's fault, cause he the one flashing your pictures around everywhere. And I'm like, what? Yeah, you had on this, and y'all was up there in that hotel, and I'm like, what? And yeah, so I don't do stuff like that no more. I don't trust no man when it comes to anything visual. So I would never do it with my husband, boyfriend, nobody. Because when you think you know somebody, you really don't.
Okay, I can understand why you jaded, because you have definitely got reason to, because that's a sucker move right there. You don't do that.
Yeah, I was very, very, very upset. And I'm not saying like one or two his best friends. It was a house full of niggas that he showed that shit to.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's little boy stuff right there. That high school shit right there.
Oh man, I was so freaking mad.
Wow. What about
his
you?
Ass too. So I'm gonna give all. I said, since you want all of them to see it, I'm gonna give all of them some.
Wait, did you?
No, Mario.
Oh, okay.
That was just some bad. That was just some bitch talk.
I was like, now that is some hell of a revenge.
Right.
What about you, Ms. Dodd? Now, do you ever took a masturbating video and sent it to one of your friends' partners?
That would be a no.
I mean, you got this stoic look on your face, like that's enough. What the fuck else you need me to say? I mean, that's a no.
I don't have anything else to add to that. That's just a no.
What about you, Felicia?
Oh, I don't even know why you asked her.
Well, her answer may shock you.
We listening.
My answer is not going to shock you. Yes, I have. I meant to freak some shit like that.
All right, I ain't mad at you, girl. So Miss Dinetta saying, see, put it on the board.
I can get off the number 12 now.
Nowadays, I wouldn't do it. But back in the day, I definitely made some videos. I've done some things. I've sent some pictures. Some was sent to me. I had a ball.
Hey, that's why I say once we give Andrea a chance to answer it, we're gonna double back around to this video thing. So Andrea, you ever sent a busting off tape to somebody?
Well, I'm gonna answer both questions right now. No, I have never sent a tape of me, one of those tapes you just said. But have I made a home video? Yes, I have.
And she look like she proud of it too. Look at her. Right now. Go, girl.
It might have brought back some memories or some shit.
Oh my God.
But
Hey,
yes, I made the video.
Look, she said, and yes, I made home video.
hey.
Yes, I've made
Nah,
a whole video.
Yeah, she
I-
was a little bit proud of that.
I mean, I mean, it
Oh
is
my
what it
goodness.
is. I've never done the whole
Hey, you
masturbate
know.
and send it to nobody. But the home videos, yes, because I mean, some people you meet are they really into making videos.
Okay, so now y'all heard what Mario said. He said videos. That's
Yes.
more than one.
Yes. I used to date a girl, she wanted to record
I don't want to be I want everybody to know it's more than one. So he got some videos floating out there somewhere too.
And that could be possibly true. I mean, it's never floated back, but just because it never floated back to me don't mean people ain't seen them.
Right.
I'm sure.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cause all right, Janine, you done made home movies.
No, that's the same thing as same thing. I don't want anything to be like you said, floating around. And to get back, because like back in the day, even they would say, take some sexy pictures of you and something. Nope, I never did that either. Because you can lose that. You say you're not gonna lose it, but I've seen pictures on the ground that people have lost. So I don't trust that. Or like my lawyer said, sharing, no, never trusted anyone to do anything like that.
You never been with a man that just want to say, baby, let me just get a picture of that thing just so I can remember you. I can have it for later.
I have, but it's a no.
Okay.
You have to see it live. That's it.
Okay. No, I've been with people that was so proud of the videos they made. They, let me watch it when they were with other people. You know what I mean? And in your mind, you're going, it's a mixed bag. Cause one, you're like, why the hell are you showing me this? But if you showing me this, that means we can do this too. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a mixed bag. I don't want to see you with nobody else, but I mean, if you showing me the goods, that means you want to show me the goods. Yeah. So, I mean, Andrea, did you weren't afraid? A lot of the stuff we do when you younger, you weren't afraid that this would come out, or y'all had one of them things. I've not been with some people. We make it, we watch it, but as soon as we done, you destroy the shit. You get rid of it.
No, those go on my laptop. Nothing else can be used. That way I can make sure that it won't resurface somewhere else.
God, I can't believe.
So like Dinetta said, you got some shit floating. You still got some shit there too.
on my laptop, yes, but
and nobody
I'm the only
uses that laptop
but you have that.
Okay, nobody uses that laptop but you?
But me, yeah. So you can't. You're not gonna have the chance of posting some shit of me having sex with you on the internet. No, I'm sorry, you can't do that, bro.
Well, I don't know about Leja, but as a man,
I got a question.
Now that fragment of you just that's a different story. We can post that.
What is it with?
What is it with guys
feel like they need to share that with their buddies? Because I know my husband used to, and one reason I didn't do it with my husband is because they be out on the golf course swapping stories and swapping movies and swapping pictures and stuff. How do you get into that conversation playing golf, first of all? And what makes you think that that's cool to show videos of your significant other, somebody that you claim to love and who has your has your last name? Why would you do that? I mean, I never did it, but I know that's what they have done.
Dinetta, I'm telling you, that's one of the worst feelings in the world.
I'm sure.
And And I'm like, so you want your boys to see what your woman got? You're inviting them to all at me?
Right.
So you
Well, a
don't care
lot of
nothing
guys
about
believe
me.
it ain't
At
no
that
fun
point,
if the
I
homies
knew
can't
you
have
could.
none.
I'm like, what was you thinking? It was done. We was done.
I don't know. Where I grew up, if you had a loose mouth, you weren't getting no coochie. If one girl said that, oh, he told, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we did on the low. See, a lot of things nowadays, everybody want to be known, but when I come up, we made moves on the low and nobody know shit about what you were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would never do that because you would ruin your chances with other folks.
Yeah.
Because once that get out, no, man. And I'm weird like that. If I knew that my friend been with that girl, I don't even want her.
Right.
You know, so I don't understand how these rappers be all with there's a million girls in the world, but y'all all chasing the same 5 girls. I just never have understood that. What about you, Lee J? You was a kiss and tell type dude?
No, I wouldn't. Now if it was with my wife or my girlfriends, no. But if it was like just a fling, you know, just a one hitter and quitter, then you know I probably would mention certain things, but not everything. But I really wouldn't tell, you know, the whole story.
I don't know what that means, Lee J.
What you mean you don't know what that means?
So you would just tell y'all kissed and nothing else?
You know, I'd be like, hey, yeah, some basically to that point, hey, you know, I've been with her before. That's it. That's far the story go. Or I didn't have
Does it mean one time or just
what?
Okay.
What you mean?
So he doesn't give any details of the sexual encounter.
No details.
No type of
He be like, hey, like my partner was like, man, I'm thinking about messing with her. I'd be like, nah, I didn't mess with her before. She all right. She ain't nobody you want food with. And they already know, hey, okay, yeah, he been fucking with her before. He been fucking with her before.
Oh, okay.
You know
right,
the man unspoken words.
Maybe
Yes,
women
sir.
come up with some words like that. I said maybe
women don't care. Women don't care. That's what them before they want them for themselves. So yeah, they don't have
anyway, right.
and back in the day they did, but this day they say I've been with him. Okay, well I'm with him now.
So this is a perfect segue to roll into this question right here. And I'm gonna start with you, Ms. Dianetta. Has there been someone that you slept with and had sex with that nobody knows, and to this day you ain't told a soul? You're just like, I did it, but I ain't never told nobody.
Yes.
He waiting on the story.
And I'm not telling you either.
You see, he say shit.
That's what I'm saying. This is supposed to be that time where you say, "Oh, it was so much pressure relief off of me for saying that."
I don't have any pressure about it. The pressure's gone. That's been years ago. No. And yes, I have. Nobody.
Is there anybody on here who got that's willing to tell the story? Nobody stepping forward to tell the story.
Are you gonna tell the story? How about that?
Yes, I'll tell my story.
Let's tell your story.
I'm not gonna tell mine because he's still around and he's happily married. And I don't know what they be looking at on, you know. So I'm not gonna do that.
All right, you might be right.
You thought twice about telling that story, huh?
you might be right about that right there, cause yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, they say open up old wounds and rehash shit. So, but is it a way we could tell it without divulging details, but just kind of dance around it? Because that's a good question. It's just that
that's the way you can do that.
Well, you go ahead and do it.
I wanted to say that's a good question. It's just that that's like, you know, them blacked out documents. There's some things in there need to be blacked out.
Redacted.
Well, you can tell yours.
Some things need to be redacted there.
You go ahead and tell yours then.
That's one of those situations where if you call yourself going around it, anybody that knows her will know exactly who she's talking about. So she ain't got to say nothing.
Well, if that's the case, I'm safe, shit, because, like I said, total strangers listen more than the people in my circle do. So, shit, I can say that. I can say names and shit.
Oh, no.
You better not.
No, we're not.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't do that, but okay.
We're going to stop you right there. No,
I don't say I wouldn't do that, but let me say this. It was a situation where the most unlikely circumstances that existed between me and a person's person that gave that person birth. And I know you know, in retrospect, should never ever cross that particular line. But that person,
scandalous.
That person just made it their mission to do that, and it was just crazy. It was a one and done, because the shame and the guilt you ride with that, it's just crazy.
Ooh, Mario, you did a mama and a daughter.
No. It wasn't a mama and a daughter. But it was somebody you rode with, mama. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. And, it was that, and then you had that come to Jesus moment where you were like, hey, look, this wrong. Can't keep doing that. And I'm like, well, y'all old enough, y'all grown. Now, granted, we were grown, but it still felt wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then over time,
you talking about maybe a situation like where maybe my son's partner hollered at me and we got together or something like that.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And over time, that was a true road dog, but I started putting space between us because it just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? That person kind of like, you don't come around no more, you don't do this no more. But at some point, because he still stayed with his mom, so at some point, that was just going to be way too awkward. So I stopped coming around, stopped hanging out and stuff like that. But I've never said a word about this until right now to nobody.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
Me too.
Y'all goddamn turn, somebody.
Anybody else did that but you.
No, not necessarily that particular situation. Y'all, somebody got somebody out here that they done slept with, goddamn it. That they ain't never told nobody, and you probably felt some type of way about it. You felt it was wrong, or you felt, ooh, I've been telling everybody I never fuck with that man right there. And then, oh Lord, I just did it with that man.
Now he mad, y'all, because he done spilled the beans and ain't nobody else.
I know, I don't do it. I don't tell. So, in my neighborhood, there was always nothing. I grew up with a whole bunch of males, boys, males, whatever you want to call them. And it was like maybe 5 girls out in the neighborhood. And so as we got older and I moved out in my own spot, you would see basically me and these two people together all the time. Me and these people would always be me and these two people, because I basically grew up with them. But out of the 2 people, I did sleep with one of them. Don't nobody know that. Nobody. It was just a person from the neighborhood.
See, it happens. You know what I mean? It happens. That don't mean, you know, sometimes that's why it's called forbidden fruit, forbidden lust and stuff. That's why it's called that.
I mean, everybody was thinking that we were anyway, but that wasn't even the case. And so it was just one of those nights. Might as well just go ahead and do it since everybody did that anyway.
That's how a lot of things start off with the two words. You know what? Fuck it. All right. See, this is good. Next. Come on, y'all. I know y'all do. This is a thing or two about life, and this is one of the things that pop up in life.
All right, I'll tell my story.
Go ahead, somebody, because I ain't got
Okay,
it.
Felicia, there you go. Thank you, sis. Thank you, PP. Come on with it.
I'll tell my story. So there was this guy that I was dating, but we never, ever had sex. We dated for about 6 months. And I really wasn't that attracted to him. But his daddy.
And y'all talk about me.
His daddy was fine as fuck. When I broke up with him, I saw his daddy one day and we wound up.
You didn't. His daddy.
Yes, I did. And he don't know, so I'm not gonna say no name.
He know. He don't know.
Oh my God. I feel so relieved now. I am not alone.
Well, I know Triple H got a story.
I talked to this man recently, and to my understanding, I was the only female that he'd ever been with that didn't have sex with. So if he watches this, yeah, he's gonna realize I'm talking about his ass and his daddy. Oops, my bad. But it was good. I enjoyed it.
Well, maybe that last little tidbit you should have kept.
Right. TMI.
Yeah,
it's out there now.
made
Oh well. Let him figure it out.
I gotta go with Miss Dada. I know Triple H got one.
You know, everybody think that I have a story.
Well,
you gotta have some good food out there somewhere.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be Triple H if you wouldn't be Triple H if you didn't have a story.
That's right.
Wow.
Every Triple H got a damn story. Tell your story, man.
That's what I say. You got some forbidden fruit somewhere out there.
You know, it's been people, you know, that I wasn't supposed to be dealing with that, you know, was so-called off limits. But yeah, I didn't dealt with them, dealt them a hand or two. And to this day, they still, you know, hey, it happens.
You know, I just love his verbiage. I just love the way he tries to.
It happens.
Makes the story intense. I just love his verbiage. But he's still.
Are you dancing around? Are you dancing around? It was a mama and a daughter.
Who said they didn't buy mom and a daughter?
Boy, I tell you, back in your day, Leah, you must have been one smooth dancer, boy. You be tapping around this shit like, woo.
Yeah, he told us he was already. He told us he was something else in his
You be
day.
tiptoeing, boy.
Hey, I know what you're talking about. Got the what they say.
That's it.
Change the names and narratives of everybody in the story so that nobody gets it.
So you like, what was that? Dragnet? The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
but in his stories, ain't nobody innocent. That's the thing.
At least the witch Lee Jagger.
She drove that number 12.
Didn't she?
She
all
did.
up and down my back.
So Marlena and Janine,
I
between
don't
y'all
have
two,
no story.
you ain't never had no forbidden fruit.
No, every fruit I had was fruit that I was supposed to have at the time.
So it wasn't forbidden. Every fruit you had was bidden.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Janine, I know that many people you claim you ain't like. Shit, you got some forbidden fruit.
Lord.
Uh-oh.
I do, but listen, I'm not telling.
Okay, give us the situation. You ain't got to name no names and stuff, but you know, how
I can't give you a
scandalous was it?
situation. I can't. It's no really no situation. If I give it to you just raw, and if somebody hears it, they're gonna know, and I don't want nobody to know. No, I can't give it to you. Mm-mm. Sorry.
Okay, what was the situation?
I can't tell you.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Not on here. I can't tell you.
Okay. All right. We'll move on. All right. What are some of the pros and cons of having an open relationship as opposed to a friend with benefits? Andrea, what you think? Is there pros and cons? Is there a big difference between an open relationship and friends with benefits, or are they one and the same to you?
Start with me, Lord Jesus. Okay, so come back to me. Let me get my thoughts together on that.
Oh, okay. You looking around like somebody there. You looked over there like somebody was over there.
So she doing the Janine?
Yeah,
Hell
she
no.
looked over there like.
Come back to me. Let me get my thoughts together.
Okay.
Lord.
Who would like to jump up and answer this? Who would?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think they're similar, but in some situations, I don't think they're exactly the same, because you can have an open relationship with somebody and not have no benefits.
Okay,
You know?
I see your point.
Yeah. And you can have an open relationship with some people, that you get benefits from, as well. So, it's not exactly the same, because there doesn't always have to be benefits involved. It could just be fun.
Okay, so if you were looking at this, all right, okay, this is what I'm gonna ask you to do for 1 second. Don't be Marlena. Can you do that for me?
I can step out the box.
Okay, step out the box for a second. If you were choosing, would you prefer the open relationship or would you prefer the friends with benefits?
Man, I like a purse and some shoes. I'll take the friends with the benefits.
Okay, the friends with the benefits. Why?
Because a lady likes things.
So you're saying that you could get the
It's not
benefits,
that
but
I'm a gold digger or anything like.
what happened? Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hello? I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
What happened? Somebody was trying to call me.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just the nature of a woman. We like to have a little shopping money or something, you know.
Okay, I'm assuming Marlena dropped out. Janine, what are some of the pros and cons to having an open relationship as opposed to friends with benefits?
I'm gonna say it sounds the same to me. Because what I can do in an open relationship, I still can do in a friends with benefits relationship. So it sounds all the same to me.
Well, there are a few differences. In some open relationship, people stay together. With friends with benefits, you don't live with them friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could, but most time you don't.
You don't.
Yeah. So, but I mean, the premise of it is similar, but they kind of different. So, which one would you prefer? Don't be Janine. Step outside the box. Which one would you prefer? Open relationship or friends with benefits?
So since you're saying it's different, even though I feel it's the same, because both, like I said, what I can do with the friends with benefits, I can do in an open relationship. But let's just go with the friends with benefits.
See, but the open relationship is still a relationship. It's just that y'all are kind of dating, you know, can kind of experiment with dating other people, but you still have the other stuff. Like, let's say he still could be a be home by two guy. He still could be a where you been type guy. He still could be a, you know, with the friend with benefit. They pretty much can't say shit to you. All y'all doing is kind of bumping.
That's and that's it. There. See, I think they don't really know what the meaning of friends with benefits is. That's just something that's just somebody that you have sex with. You really ain't getting no benefits out of it. You just y'all just hook up whenever y'all hook up. That's what friends with benefits is. It's not that person is buying you anything or anything like that. It's just
that's why I said it's the same.
Your fuck buddy, your occasional fuck buddy. You get lonely. You get lonely in the middle of the night. Hey, what you doing? Oh, I ain't doing nothing. Well, you already know what this is. That's what friends with benefits mean.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I said it's the same to me.
I apologize, guys, for the interruption.
You could.
No, it's okay. So you would prefer if you had the chance to do friends with benefits, Janine?
Yeah, even though, like I said, to me, it sounds the same to me. I don't really, you're telling me what the difference is, but for me, whatever I can do with the person in the open relationship, I would do with the same thing, friends with benefits. So it sounds like the same thing.
Is a difference. There is a difference. When you're in an open relationship, you're actually in a relationship with somebody. Y'all are just y'all have sex with each other, but you can go have sex with someone else as well. But this person, they can live with you, or you all might be living in two separate houses, but you are in a relationship. That's just like having an open marriage.
Yeah, because all the relationship stuff still applies. With the friend with benefits, none of the relationship stuff applies. Because like I said, he could be, even though you can go sleep with other people, he still could be the type of person that says, hey, I need you to come home by a certain time, or you know, you know, just the typical stuff that comes with a relationship. It's just that he or she allows you to go sleep with other people.
I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that?
If I'm in a relationship, he ain't going nowhere to do nothing with nobody, and I ain't need to, because what's the point of being in a relationship if you're going to go out and sleep with other people?
Which brings us back to this though. Some people love you enough to want to be in a relationship with you, but some people, one person cannot satisfy their sexual appetite.
Right.
They don't be in a relationship. I don't care. Still. You ain't got no business in a relationship if you can't get satisfied.
Well, I mean, that's definitely one train of thought there. All right, Mr. Lee Jack, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, being in a open relationship, it's a lot of difference in between the two.
Yeah.
To be in an open relationship means that you have rules and guidelines to which both parties have to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meaning that, just like you were saying, that if I'm in a relationship with you, there's a man in a relationship with a woman, the man tells the woman tells the man, well, I wanna go see another guy, or I want to see another girl. The guy has stipulations he places on the woman, where she can't be this or he can't be that. And if you're with them, you can't be with them this long or that long, and you have to come.
But if it's open, why how can he tell you who you can be with and who you can't be with? If it's
Because
open.
That's the
Did he
rules
drop
of
off?
it.
rules and guidelines involved in the relationship part. Even though it's open, y'all have a relationship going on, and you cannot deviate from that relationship.
Yeah.
That's where we all differ and have difference in opinion.
Yeah, but if usually when people have open
Ain't nobody
relationship,
breaking
there
my
are
phone.
rules to it.
Yeah,
Right. There are rules
there are
to
rules
it.
and guidelines to it, and people who you can and who you can't fool with. Because when you're in an open relationship, let's just say, just so happen you meet somebody or you want to mess around with somebody, and you find out, okay, he works with the guy I'm in a relationship with. They work together at the same place. How in the hell that's gonna work out? Once, because you, like we just talked about earlier, men talk and men tell stuff, or women talk and women tell stuff. And then it's gonna be all around the office. Well, both of them messing around with the same guy and they know about the shit, and then it's gonna be a big scandal. And it might be some kind of words said, it might be some feelings involved. So, like I say, it's rules and guidelines.
So in an open relationship, you tell who you're messing around with?
No.
So how are they gonna know that you're messing with somebody at the same job? I mean, how, you know?
You don't
But
tell
some open relationship, they do discuss in detail who they messing with. You know what I'm saying?
Open relationships, yes. Now,
Because
if you friends with benefits, you ain't got to tell them motherfuckers nothing, fucking with whoever you want to fuck with.
You know what?
I still think the same way.
Ooh, I wouldn't be in an open relationship because
well, you really wouldn't want to be in a friends with benefits relationship, because you're not really in a friends with benefits relationship, because only thing you're getting out of that is the sex. There is no exchanging of gifts or anything like that and dealing with it. It's just strictly about sex.
It's just a misconstrued idea.
But what is the open relationship strictly about? Because you're only in a relationship with the person.
No, you're not.
No, but they doing everything that a normal relationship does, though, taking trips and you know what I'm saying, living together in some cases.
And
only
people
thing
who
is just that when it comes to their sexuality, they are just bringing other people into the mix. But other than that, on a day in and day out basis, they got a regular normal relationship.
And people, she said, but in a friends with benefits relationship or whatever you want to call it, it's nothing but sex, but that's not true. They go on
friends with benefits mean that friends with benefits mean that you're just gonna strictly be my fuck buddy.
That's what I was saying. They just renamed fuck buddy. That's all they did.
Right. That's all they did.
Yeah, but with some of them fuck buddies take you places.
Right.
Some do.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's literally just like Andrea
I know some
said,
people got
I'm
some
feeling
pretty good
horny or
partners.
something, come through.
Right.
I agree with mine.
What does the benefit part mean? Friends with benefits. What does that mean?
The benefit is that you're gonna get a nut and I'm gonna get one too.
Yes, the benefit is sex.
That's not what that means to me.
That's not what it might not mean that. It might not mean that to you, but in actuality, that's what that truly means.
Yes, that's all that means, sex.
That's it. No more.
Whenever I decide to have a friends with benefits relationship, we're gonna have a clear discussion about what I'm gonna get.
Yes, you are definitely gonna have to have a discussion
Yeah,
because
we're gonna
they're
have to
gonna
have
be
a clear
like,
discussion about what I'm gonna get.
okay, this is what you do. You bring up you want to be friends with benefits before y'all discuss and see what he thinks that means.
See, this is why I sort of kind of wanted you
But
to.
see, I have been on the outside looking in on some of these friends with benefits, and that's where I get this visual of what it's like, because I know lots of people who do this.
I haven't done it before. That's why I say it.
And that's where I
looks
get
the same to me.
That's where I get this
Maybe you don't
friends
live
with
together, but it
benefit
looks the same.
definition from what I have seen, not just
Okay,
something people are saying. Friends with benefits means something whole totally different from what y'all talking about to me.
Okay, so
according to the things I've seen.
What you're describing is comes on along the lines of being sugar babies and things like that.
Because maybe what you're seeing and from
aren't those
that is
friends
not
with benefits,
being
though?
friends with benefits.
But aren't those friends with benefits?
No, sugar babies and friends with benefits, not the same.
No.
They two different things.
Yeah.
Sugar friends with benefits is just a fuck buddy, nothing more. If you're taking a fuck buddy somewhere, somebody wants to be in a relationship and the other one don't, or it's something extra, that means it's not fuck buddies. That means it's something else. Fuck buddies is just what it is. Friends with benefits, that's the same thing. You're just fucking when you want to fuck. I can call you up. I need to get a nut. You need to get a nut? Yeah, come on, let's do it. That's all that is. Nothing more.
And a lot of times, what you saying is where we come from, they call it, like you said, sugar mama, sugar daddy, sugar baby, or tricking off. You just figure I got a couple $100 that I'm gonna blow on little shorty. She gonna come through, hook me up. That's not friend with benefit. That's just you tricking off and or like you said, being a sugar daddy. If you feel well, we're gonna get away for the weekend, and I know that I gotta spend a little money in order for her to be cuddly to me and be warm to me. That's not the same as friend with benefits.
Come on in here, daddy.
Well, a sugar baby is.
Come on in here and trick me off. Come on in here, daddy.
See, like with sugar babies, they're giving an allowance and things like that.
Right. So that's different from what you're saying, Phil.
Hold on.
Still benefits to me. It's still benefits to me.
Y'all caught up on the benefits part.
No, I'm not.
The benefits is just a clever way of saying sex.
I'm just saying, if I was friends with benefits,
but the reality
and if I was in
of benefits is
relationship, I still get the same thing.
The reality of the word
you don't
benefit,
get the same thing.
You don't get the same thing, Janine.
The reality of the word benefits,
I agree with you,
is not
I understand what the
penis
reality of
or pussy.
is, but that they put it as it's just sex. Now that's y'all that want to change it and use it as an actual.
I mean, literally, Marlo.
Oh,
it's
no,
just
no,
sex.
we ain't changed it. The people who say that benefits means dick and pussy changed it. Because ain't nothing about the word benefits, pussy and dick.
Whoever came up with the name of friends with benefits, you're right. They changed. They changed it from being fuck buddies to friends with
cut
benefits.
buddies.
Cutty buddies.
Yeah,
what else
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes. Thank you for clarifying that, because benefits mean totally. In actuality, it totally means something different.
Right.
I mean, that's an actual, but in the vernacular of how most people use, especially in our Black community, friends with benefits mean fucking.
But don't try to tell me I'm wrong then.
No. What I'm saying
friends
is,
with benefits.
You're not wrong, but in the sense of in the term of how we're using it, you're wrong.
Okay, gotcha. I just needed somebody to clarify that I wasn't wrong.
But you wrong.
But I ain't wrong. I'm wrong as far as y'all, what y'all talking
You
about.
wrong, but
I
you're
ain't
not
wrong.
wrong.
I'm wrong as far as what y'all talking about, but I ain't wrong as far as what I'm talking about.
Right.
Okay. And to clarify, you say you know people who are doing it, right? They may be doing it under the premise, but what they're doing is not falling under the category of friends with benefits. It's another category that's falling.
There you go. Yes, they are. Don't try to change
Have
it
you
again.
asked them? Have they said that they're friends with benefits, or are you just thinking that that's what they are?
Girl,
That's a good question.
I'm just thinking that's what they are. I know what the word
So you have
benefits
to actually
mean.
find out.
I know.
I
Don't
know.
tell me
I
it's
know.
stupid.
You know what.
I know what the word benefits mean.
Yeah, we all know what the word benefits mean. But
okay,
just like the word, just
well,
like
then
the
I'm not
the word
thinking.
friend, okay,
I'm not just. I'm not just thinking that that's what it is. It's a fact that what I'm saying that is what it is.
Okay, let's take the word friend.
Okay.
Let's take the word friend. What does the word friend mean to you?
How many of us have them?
What does the word friend mean to you?
Marlena, it's okay to say, okay, y'all know what? Y'all taught me something new. It's okay to say that.
I mean, I'm not saying that you didn't teach me something new, because I never knew that on y'all side of it, that's what people say, friends with benefits. When you say friends with benefits, it's what I'm saying that I know it to be. If somebody, I mean, anybody come up and say friends with benefits, I'm like, okay. Me and him is friends with benefits. And I'm like, okay, I know from my spectrum of it what that means. What I've seen. What
But the real spectrum of that is he tearing that ass up.
No, from what true, but she getting something more than dick, and she getting some more than dick.
Miss Darnetta, let's hear from you. You hadn't had a chance to say anything on this. What are your thoughts?
Well, actually, there are two concepts of friends with benefits.
Okay.
There was a time when friends with benefits, and I agree with Marlena, that not only were they having sex, but they were getting Louis Vuitton purses and Gucci bags and trips and all that other stuff. But the concept now in the 21st century is not the same as it was before. That concept now, friends with benefits, is strictly sex. We're friends, but we having sex. And there's nothing else to it. That's all we're doing.
Okay, so at what age did that start? 40, is this 40 and down, or 50 and down, or what? Because anybody my age would not think that.
No, and that's why I said what I did. But the millennials and some a little older than the millennials, such as some people on this group, feel that the friends with benefits is straight sex. And there's nothing wrong with that, because there are two thoughts on that. And that's okay. But it depends on who your audience is. If it's somebody mine and Marlena's age, of course, we're gonna think, oh, okay, well, she getting to go around the world and travel and whatever, and have material things, whereas with somebody in Mario's and Andrea's neck of the woods, and I don't mean locality, I mean as in age, they
just smashing, as they say.
Yeah.
They match. Right. They smash. That's right. They smash. They friends, but they smash. You're right.
They just smash. as they say today. Okay, so now I know not to say that to anybody that's probably 50 and younger.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so if
And
that's the
older
case,
too.
wait. So if that's the case,
Well,
because
now
nowadays,
we do and there's always we do know that some of the older people have taken on that persona as well. But
Okay.
basically, when you talk about somebody our age, when I'm thinking about I'm getting friends with benefits, I'm yeah, you can call it sugar baby, sugar mama, sweet daddy, whatever. But it's gonna be more than what you all are talking about. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
It's gonna be more than
okay, so
smash.
back in the day, doing like you said, if that was friend with benefit, what was the sugar daddy back in the day? Or was it all in the same boat?
It's all in the same boat.
Well, no, because they weren't friends. It was a transaction.
Wait a minute, the sugar daddy.
So wait,
now the sugar daddy
had
could have been
sugar
the
daddy.
only one.
My sugar daddy, we didn't have sex at all. They just
and that's another thing. Some sugar daddies you don't have sex. That's true.
Yeah. And sometimes they're the only person.
Shit me.
Most of the time they're the only person.
and
damn.
Another word for that would be benefactor. You know, you need to have your class paid for. You go to your sugar daddy. You need some groceries. You go to your sugar daddy. You need a bill or two paid. He normally kept your car note going. You know, stuff like that. He may or may not have wanted you to go out with him a couple of times or two. He may request that a couple of times or two. But
They're just looking for
what y'all did was behind closed doors, and most of the time it wasn't a whole lot of nothing.
right. They're basically just looking for a little bit of companionship. That's
Exactly. Somebody they
Let
can
me tell
spend
you
their money on.
it.
I would have been her benefactor, but depending on how much you bent over is the factor how much I give you. I would have been her benefactor.
This boy.
He's stupid. I swear to God.
I just want the audience to know that we only let you out on Sunday, so that's why you think the way.
You talking about sugar daddy might do all this and not have okay. Be like the electric company. Hey, you guys, crazy as hell.
And then Mario, you also have to realize in some cases, some sugar daddies aren't able to have sex.
Mm-hmm.
So
true.
They get off from just, I'm not saying all of them, but there have been some. I'm telling you what I know.
Some of them can't do nothing. They want you. They come with them feet titty.
Yeah, the one that I had, I just had to dress sexy for him and dance sexy for him. Give him his own little personal dance.
Or they belong to the Elks or to the Masons or something, and they would have something. They need some arm candy. They don't want to go to their event by themselves.
Nothing like being paid to be some arm candy.
And they'll pay for your hair, your outfit, and everything. And all you got to do is be attentive. He don't even care if you dance. If he can't dance, go on, baby, go ahead and dance. Who you want to dance with? I'm right here.
Yep.
I'm sitting right here.
Those are the sugar daddies that I love.
Man, if nothing else, even if I couldn't get it up, if I'm giving you money, you at least gotta lick my gooch. At least lick my gooch.
You ain't got no feelings.
I don't give a damn. I need to know my money's being paid for something, damn it.
Yeah.
Gotta do something. That way I can say, okay, we in this together.
Lee,
my God.
Lee, get your boy. Get him.
Somebody get him.
I'm telling you, if I'm paying, like she said, paying for classes and shit, you're crazy there. Okay. I would have zipped my pants down, lifted up. Here you go, lick the gooch.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Such a mess.
So Lee, do you feel the same way?
This you ain't got to do all that. Just give Mario
Yes, he does.
free.
Yes, he does. He feels the same way. You already know that.
Just go ahead and give him a shot. You ain't got to do nothing.
You know what? I'm about sick of y'all speaking up for him. Let him speak for himself.
That's right. There you go, Leon. Go
Hey,
ahead.
but I hold up. I normally don't do that, but
Yes, you did.
But you did tonight.
I did tonight. I don't do that at all. So
All right,
So,
Lee, you
Leah,
got the flow.
yeah, Leah, you being a sugar dad ain't getting nothing in return.
I don't know about all that now, but I had to think about that one, man. Ooh, getting nothing in return?
Wait,
That's
see,
not-
but you
You getting
it's
that
not nothing.
company.
But see,
You getting
you
the
got the
company
wrong
because
concept. No, sex doesn't mean not nothing. There's other things that you get. You get my companionship,
right. That's what.
That.
my attention,
That.
my attentiveness. I may even cook a meal for you.
That.
Mario, you don't need the meal cook.
Yeah, you
Nope.
do.
You cook that yourself, huh?
You know,
Hey,
you
y'all,
know. Now you know
y'all,
you
I
need
don't
that
know. I cook for my
cornbread.
damn self.
I know
Mario,
that's right. When push comes to shove, I cook my damn self. What else? What else you giving? You keep naming stuff and keep on going
you
till you
ain't
get to the
eating
right
no, you
thing.
ain't
Go ahead.
making no corn. You ain't making no cornbread.
Who ain't?
Shit. I'll stop eating cornbread if that's the case. I ain't paying for no classes and no car notes and all she want to do is goddamn go to the goddamn governor's ball. You crazy as hell.
I said that's all she wanted to do. We said that sometimes that's all that's required. That's not, see, now you're taking it and you twisted it in the way you wanted to sound. That's not what I said. Sometimes that's all that's required.
Marlena, would you be offended if someone asked you to be their side chick?
No, I would not be offended, but I would turn them down.
So what you say? Oh shit, you look at me like that? I'm appreciate it, but I'm gonna have to say no. But
No,
thank you, shit.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it, but I know.
Okay. To your knowledge, have you
No,
ever been a
I
side chick?
wouldn't. I mean, huh?
Have you ever been a side chick to your knowledge?
I've never been a side chick. But
Okay.
if I knew then what I know now, I would have been.
And you would have to tell him, hey, look, I'm a side chick, but let me tell you something.
No,
My friends with
no,
benefits
I've
have a different definition.
Shut up, boy.
No, I've never been a side chick. I've never been a side chick, and I never would want to be a side chick. But if I knew then what I know now, I would not have had one relationship.
Okay, that's good introspective.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Nah.
What about you, Janine? Would you be offended if somebody asked you to be their side chick?
I said, I wouldn't be offended, but I wouldn't do it. Actually, someone did ask me that, but it was somebody from my past, and I knew that they were married, and they kept thinking that I was going to wait on them. And so they thought, I guess I was going to be the side chick until I guess they figured out they didn't want to be with that person, which I already told them I wasn't waiting. I'm going on with my life. I'm not doing my own thing. No, but no, the answer would be no.
Okay. What about you, Fifi? Would you be offended if someone asked you to be their side chick? Felicia?
Oh, she's on mute.
She figured it out. She's still on mute. She trying to
retract my answer.
Why you want to retract it now?
Because
you are not in front of Congress.
Because indirectly I have been a side chick and not know it.
Well, that's not the same though. That's you wasn't a willing participant.
No, but willingly, no.
Felicia, unmute yourself.
Yeah,
willingly, no. I wouldn't be a side chick.
You having technical difficulty. There she goes.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Okay. Would you be offended if someone asked you to be a side chick?
I would be offended if they didn't have a couple of $1,000 cash right there in my face giving it to me.
Hello.
You want to ask me that question, you're going to be handing me a couple of $1,000 while you asking me that question. Whether I'm going to say yes or no is beside the point. If you're going to ask me, you better come with that cash because I'm not doing it. You need a reality check, honey child.
Okay. All right. I got you. But wait, I mean, so it gonna cost him a couple grand just to ask you the question.
You're damn right. Because I'm not dealing with no drama from nobody for free. That comes with drama. I'm so sorry to tell you. I'm not dealing with it for free. And I'm not going to deal with it for a little bit of change. And you're going to have to give me that couple thousand for me to even think about, do I even want to deal with the damn drama? Because I know it's going to be some damn drama. Not doing it.
Okay, let me say this, and I'm saying this from the man's standpoint and the woman's standpoint. To a certain degree, we all have dealt with drama that has come from relationships, and whether the men want to admit it or not, at some point we've been a side. Because once you forgive a mate for cheating on you, you've been a side chick and you've signed off on it. I mean, for all intents and purposes, ain't that's what we've done? If we've signed off on saying, okay, I forgive you, it's like you saying, okay, even if that was the side chick, but once again, we don't know what the other person is telling that person. You think that's the side chick, you don't realize you the side chick.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm just saying sometimes we'll say we won't deal with certain things, but we have already done what you said you wouldn't deal with.
But we
When
may
you
have
stay with
dealt
a
with
cheater,
it,
that
but
makes
not
you the
because we
forever
wanted
side
to.
chick. I get rid of their asses.
But yeah, we may have dealt with it, but it wasn't because we knew or we wanted to.
What you mean?
But once
I
you
said
say
we
I
may
forgive
have
you and
dealt with it.
you continue to go on being in a relationship, that's what you done.
No, but you said we didn't know. So how do we know that we're the side chick if we don't know?
No. I'm saying once you have said I forgive you, let's continue to be in a relationship. Not when you don't know, but I'm just saying once you say, okay, baby, that was a slip up, I forgive you. You never know what he telling her.
I personally think if you stay with somebody after they've cheated on you and you know they've cheated on you, you are the forever side chick.
I mean, he could not do it no more.
But what if he not with that person no more? He just said, okay, I'm gonna let that person go.
Yeah, that's what I just said. He could not do it anymore.
But how could you trust that? I don't. If you want to get rid of me, cheat. Because
that's right.
do not.
That's right.
Cheat. If you want to get rid of me, that's the one thing you can do to truly get rid of me. Yes. Because I don't trust your ass no more. And I'm not going to deal with you. And I'm not going to be insecure. And I'm not going to wonder every time you step out that door, are you with another woman? You know, or my thoughts will go sideways because I'm not an insecure type person. And I don't want to have to start living in that character. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to have to start because I'm out of my element when I'm like that. You're a done deal. You are done deal.
And ain't nobody worth all of that.
And even when the woman forgives you, take it from me, it's never the same. She never look at you the same. She never, you know what I'm saying? It's never the same. I don't care, no matter how hard you work. You could go 10 years and never cheated on her. And if one incident come up, see, I knew you'll do it again. That shit was 10 years ago. She'll never let it go. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just wasting time at that point. Because she'll never view you the same again, ever. She may go on to love you and still be with you, but I'm telling you, you just don't see that same fire for you burning in her eyes that you used to.
It's done.
Yep.
That whole thing changes people.
Right.
It does. All right, Mama D, what's your thoughts on this? About would you be offended to be asked to be a side chick?
I would not be offended. In fact, I would be quite flattered.
Yes.
Turn them down, but I would be flattered.
When pause for 1 second to think about it.
No.
Okay.
Because I have been a side chick. And I've also been the wife whose husband had a side chick. So no, I wouldn't.
So you got the full spectrum on both sides of the coin. Okay, I could definitely respect that. What about you, Drill?
Would I get offended? No, I wouldn't get offended, because that lets me know where I stand in your life from the door. I always say, and I'm quite sure y'all heard me say this, I'd rather for him to tell me the truth, okay, from the beginning, that he's married, and let me decide how I want to deal with it.
Right.
Out of the 3 relationships that I was in, I do have one that swore up and down until this day that he told me he was married. And he would take that shit to the grave. But had I known from the beginning, no, I would have never dealt with it. Why? Because that's not something that I want. And in each relationship, I never knew. I ended up finding out however I found out. And like Miss Donetta, I have felt it from both. I felt it from both ends, especially with my ex-husband. So no, that's not something that I want.
Okay, I could respect that. I understand. So Lee Jack, would you be offended if a woman asked you to be her side dude?
No, I don't think I wouldn't be offended if she asked me to be her side dude. But like, well, I don't know. It'd have to be some I guess some understanding of what I'm the side dude, how it's going down, or what the rules is of me being the side dude.
No, you don't. You know what the rules are.
Oh no, I don't know what the rules are. I got to know the rules, because with different people get different rules.
Okay, and if the rules were favorable,
then they might go down.
Okay. If I'm completely single, I'm in.
You in?
I'm all in, because I ain't got to worry about no Thanksgiving sisters.
Do nothing.
I ain't got to do nothing. You call when you come around, and I'm good. I ain't got to worry about Valentine's. I ain't got to get you now. Matter of fact, if I'm the side dude, the day after Valentine, you better be bringing my ass some, because I know you can't do it on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Hold it, stop.
Somebody treat that boy.
You said,
yeah, it's rules.
You ain't got to worry about what? No.
We ain't got to worry about Valentine's Day, because we the side dudes.
We the side person.
That's crazy. No, when I was a side chick, no, I better get a Valentine's Day gift.
Right, because you was a side dude. You was a
side.
You
was the side chick. The side person ain't gotta, get a main person something. They gotta do whatever to keep me wanting to be on the side.
Right. We got to get the rules laid down.
Yeah. On Christmas, I better have me a nice little pair, J's or something out there. I need some. I'm gonna need me a video game, something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, I think that's fair.
I think that's fair. What I'm saying. Because you trying to keep me.
If she asked you to be the side dude, I think
yes,
it's fair for you to be
We
compensated.
got to have that understanding.
We got to have that understanding. If I'm gonna do that, And you, like I said, you know, because I could just play the whole role. What I'm supposed to do during the holidays? I'm gonna be all by myself, and I'm gonna be alone. You could be with your family. You don't care.
Everybody know you ain't.
And see, that's why I
That's why he ain't getting
That's
nothing.
not even realistic for him. I don't even know why he go there.
You know what I mean? But that's the stuff women do.
You was doing fine. It don't take you but a minute to just go over the edge. You just went
But
over
I'm
the edge.
saying that isn't that what women do? That's the number one complaint for being a side chick, is that he can't never spend the moments that, you know, what do the lonely do at Christmas?
right,
He can't
and
do
that's
none of
why
that.
I will tell you, and
I will
that's
tell you.
why for me, I could never, even though I did do it, I could never do that again. No.
Yep, that's what I'm
It's too much
saying.
work for one thing. But I will tell you this. He paid for the Christmas dinner and for the Thanksgiving dinner, and that meant you need to come over here and eat some of it. I don't care if you had 50 people at your house and y'all had all kinds of stuff. I expected you at a certain time. We already had the time schedule. And he's like, don't put a whole lot on my plate. I loaded his plate up, and you better eat it all.
Damn.
You had that man sleep his head with all that tryptophan in that damn
That wasn't
turkey.
my fault. That's the price you have to pay.
See, that's how the women look at it. If she ain't come through for for Thanksgiving, I wouldn't give a shit. Y'all want that. I mean, I'll see you when I see you. I mean, I'm good with that.
Yeah, because women are very emotional beings, and
he knows that.
And it's more of an attachment to us than we would be willing to admit a lot of times, you know. And so men are not. They understand the game very well, and they do not. And as women do, but men will make it a point not to get an emotional attachment. Many of them. Some of them will, some of them won't. Most of them won't. But women, most of the time, even though they know what the deal is and they know what the game is, they still get into that emotional bond.
Right.
And when you the side person, and especially if she's a woman, I probably get my main get off will probably be trying to get her to do things that her husband can't get her to do. That will be my get off on that. You know, you say your husband don't do that, you know, you won't do this for your husband, won't do that. Well, that's what I want from you. And whatever that may entail.
Emotionally attached. That's probably one of the things that will make her very emotionally attached.
Most definitely.
That's right, because she giving me a piece of herself that she don't give to the person that's on with her on a day in and day out basis.
Right. That's what the side people get.
Yep.
They get that extraordinary.
That's why that shit is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be very intriguing sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
I bet
but
so.
It can only last for so long, though. Like y'all said, somebody gonna fall, and that's gonna be the end of it.
Mm-hmm. And when you do, that's when you know that you just have to go ahead and cut them off. When you start getting those emotions and those feelings, yeah, you most definitely you have to cut them off. You have to.
Okay, let's get off the beaten path for one quick second, and I'm gonna start with you, Miss Dionetta. Is it okay for a man to have long, unpainted fingernails?
Did you say, is it okay for a man to have long painted fingernails?
Unpainted fingernails. You know, just a man with long fingernails.
I just have a problem with a man with long fingernails, period.
What's the problem?
Yeah, why?
I don't like it. What is he doing with his hands? I mean, what kind of work is he doing?
Oh my God, that is oof. Yes, that is one thing that people always bring. If you have long fingernails, you don't do no hard work.
No, I just want to know, what is he doing?
He's a doctor.
What would you like for him to be doing?
Okay, so would you have a male doctor put his hands on you if he had long fingernails, Andrea?
Hey,
He walked in and extended his hand and said he was Dr. So-and-so, and I saw them nails. I was like, I'm sorry, you can't be my doctor, and I'd walk out. No.
I'm sorry, I don't like that either. And then my ex, one of my ex, when my child's dad, he had long nails, and I told him to cut it, so he did cut them. But guess what? He left the 2 pinky nails long. And he just, yeah, he's left yours. I can't see it's long. That's ridiculous. Cut that.
Oh, I was dating this Jamaican chick one time, and she said where she from, when people keep that long pinky nail like that, they use that to toot powder.
And I've heard
they say, that's what they say, and some people do, but not all. Not all.
I was like, I ain't never did no shit like that ever.
Right.
You snorting powder, Mario?
No, ma'am, no. I would be
are you saying that
intolerable on powder.
you've had a long nail before?
Yes, I tend to wear my fingernails a little long.
Okay, so how long is a little? Are they long now?
I mean, ironically, I recently just cut them, but I do keep my pinkies long. I do.
So why do you like long nails?
Because he chews powder.
Does he what, Miss Anita?
Oh, you're early.
He chews powder.
Because he a shit starter.
The number 12 got a double driver seat.
Man, if I do the power, I would be intolerable.
You that
Yeah,
now?
because you're halfway now.
Can you imagine me just nonstop, just on a high all the time? No,
Ooh, we have to beat you for real.
I don't know. It's just it's just a thing. I don't know. I don't have no rhyme or reason for it, to be completely
And
honest.
no woman has ever said anything to you about it?
Yes, yes. Because when you're doing certain things, you don't want to give them a hysterectomy. So
thank you.
you have to keep at least your Kim Hill finger. You got to keep that trim.
You haven't had him there long ass fingernails.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to keep your come here finger trim.
That's not. You know how they say certain things aren't becoming of a lady.
Yeah.
You know how people are always saying that. Well, that's just one of the things that I think is not becoming of a man.
I agree.
That's just if a man was to approach me with long fingernails, that would be a total turn off.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand.
I don't like that. I don't like men with them. I don't like earrings. I don't like that. That's just not becoming.
You don't like earrings where, Miss Marlena?
I don't like men who wear earrings.
Oh, at period.
Not one earring?
No earrings. No, I do not like men who wear earrings.
Okay.
I don't think that's becoming of a man.
So did that count you out too, Mario? You wear earrings?
Yes, it definitely counts me out. I mean, it's people preference. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Right.
What about you, Janine? You never liked the man with the long fingernails? I know you just said your boyfriend, but you ain't a fan of it?
No, I don't like it at all. Nope.
Andrea?
I was sitting here thinking if I had ever even been with anybody that had long fingernails, my ex would keep his thumb and his pinky, but that was so he could split the blood.
Well, they say
I mean,
necessity is the mother of invention.
Right. That was the purpose of that, but I mean, if you do, you do. I mean, just keep the shit trim, and things like that don't bother me.
Man, I used to have girls I absolutely love them, but like hey, let me trim them up for you. Let me put a clear coat on them. I mean, hey, used to work with one girl. We used to work the midnight shift, and once a week she would just hook her brother up.
That's because she wanted something from you.
Yeah. I mean, that could be possibly true.
I know.
She definitely wanted something from me. I will admit that.
And she got it.
You know she did. He got hooked up every week, didn't he? In more ways than one.
Hey, look, you know good and well, each and every one of us somewhere up here has had a work relationship. I know damn well that has happened.
So you had a work wife, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I've had a work husband. I have.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about a work husband you did the booty with.
Say that again.
A work husband that you actually did the booty with.
Oh no. That's not a real work husband. A real work husband is someone that y'all together all the time, but y'all not doing nothing.
Okay, well, she wasn't a work wife then.
Right, she was a side piece or whatever.
I'm saying, have you not had no relationship you had has ever come from work?
I have had a relationship from work, but I didn't consider him my work husband. He's my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. All right, Felicia, you still here? You like men with long fingernails?
I don't mind men with long fingernails as long as he keeps them manicured and keeps them clean. If he doesn't keep them clean, then no, I don't want him on them. Don't have them, keep them clean, keep them together.
Okay. Let's ask Lee J. Lee J, you like women with them long fingernails?
Oh yes, I don't have a problem with my long fingernails. Long, short. I mean, preferably long at times. But yeah.
Do you have long fingernails?
Yeah, I thought the number one complaint that y'all women don't know how to wipe y'all ass with long fingernails.
Now, I ain't talking about them kind of long fingernails. I'm talking about medium to short fingernails, I should say then.
Oh Lord.
Because that long, that 6-inch fingernail shit, that's ridiculous.
So Lee, do you have long fingernails?
At times, yes. Because the reason I have long fingernails is because as a youngster, as a child, I bit my fingernails all the time. And I would get in a lot of trouble for biting my fingernail. So I was forced to stop biting my nails. And when I stopped biting my nails, I just let them grow. And they grow so thick and so long that they just break off. Whenever they break off, I'll either get them shaped up, or like Mario said, I used to have lady friends that would say, hey, let me do your nails. And they would come over and do my nails for me and keep them shaped up or manicured to certain lengths. But yeah, I usually keep long nails. Well, medium to long nails. And like Mario said, my pinky nails, they always out there until they break.
Okay.
My long pinky nails was for other reasons back in the days. And it wasn't for no tooting, as y'all say.
What you do with them, Leon? What you do with it?
They was for a look or an image like Bishop Dunn Magic One and Money Mike and all the rest of them.
No, I still don't know what that is.
Oh, look. You from Detroit, girl? What's wrong with you?
No, she's
That
from
was the name.
California.
Oh,
It's
you
in
talking?
Eden,
Oh,
California.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in California.
Oh, okay. I thought that
Okay.
was Felicia. I was like, I know Felicia know who that is.
No, I said, what did you do with your fingernails? And what are you trying to tell me?
There was a conversation starter for different women.
Oh,
But Leon is correct at one thing. When your nails be long, and I mean, it's a conversation piece. I mean, it really is.
Why you curl your nails so long?
Yep, it's a
Good.
conversation piece.
They so healthy and strong. I can't get mine to grow like that. What you do?
That's the number one thing I hear. I can't get my nails to grow like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, what did you do? Let me give you some protein so you can get your. Okay, I get you.
Come on.
I think you starting to know me too well, Miss Donnell.
Let me see what you're doing to try to get your nails to grow. Come on over here. Let me talk to you.
But I did hear a lady tell me one time when I was like 25 that your nails are an indication of what your health is. If they weak
It
and
is.
brittle, you got
She's
things
right.
going on.
She's
Yeah.
right.
So, you know, there's that. All right. One more before we get up out of here. Andrea, why do you think men are not interested in settling down anymore?
Why would they be when the hell they can get ass any damn where?
Mm-hmm. Simple as that. Can't get.
But that's just not it, though. I ain't gonna just label.
Yeah, that's just not it. Some men, just like women, have been through a lot of shit with dealing with the wrong woman. You know, and especially for a man, once you cross him, it takes him a long period of time. Some men, I should say, take them a longer period of time to come back to wanting to be in a relationship to where he is gonna try to settle down. And once they've been hurt, that's when they shown up become whole. And say they got hoes in different area codes.
Okay. Janine, why do you think that? Why do you think that men are not interested in settling down these days?
well, I kind of agree with Andrea. I mean, why should they settle down? They can get everything they want. They can get sex anytime they want it. I mean, again, you know, if they are hurt by somebody or something they did, or they feel like, you know, this person is not for them, I mean, it's a lot of different things. I'm sorry, I was eating, so let me clear my mouth out. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can really come up with. They say, why do I have to, what is that thing that they say? Buy the cow if I can get the milk for free. Basically.
Okay. All right. What about you, Marlena? Why aren't men interested in settling down these days?
there could be a lot of different factors to that. It could be financial, maybe they aren't in the financial state that they want to be in to settle down. It could be that they like variety, as everybody else is saying. And then, that it could be that they have watched their parents' relationships,
That's true.
and whatnot, and seeing how those relationships have fallen apart, and decide that, well, if my daddy cheated on my mama, I'm never going to do that. I'm going to wait until I'm ready, to settle down and just enjoy my life until I'm ready to do that. A lot of men are becoming smart about settling down before they're ready.
Okay, that's a good answer. That covers a multitude of things. Felicia, how do you feel about this?
Asking me questions again, I was kind of.
Why do you think men are not interested in settling down these days?
I think because they already get what they can get, what they want before, without even having to settle down in most cases. And I don't know what the other problems are. That's the damn issue.
Okay. All right, Miss Dionetta.
It's too much merchandise out there. They don't know what to pick from. So instead of settling themselves down to one piece, they have several. So they're not ready to commit.
Okay.
Or they may not found anybody that they want to take home to meet their mama.
True.
Because you can't take everybody home to meet your mama.
Yeah.
They go with men and
do guys
women.
still do that?
Yes, they still do that.
Yeah, they do when they feel, as we like to say, this is the one. Because some mamas will tell you, look, don't just be bringing no ever girl by here that you having a fling with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they was like,
I don't need to know all you. I don't need to know all your business. I just need to know the one that you gonna marry.
Because my mama could be
I
quite
didn't know they
embarrassed.
still did that. I know an older man would, but I didn't know they still did that.
Yeah.
You know what? And I would want to be with a man who would want me to meet their mama, because that shows you. I always look at the relationship a man has with his mother. And normally if he treats his mother well, he'll treat you well too.
Yeah,
but you don't want them mama's boys.
I didn't say a mama's boy. I said treat her well. There are some exceptions to the rule. There's a difference between being a mama's boy and being a man who treats his mom.
What'd you say about a mama's boy, Janine?
I said, yeah, I mean, I agree with her on that, but then you don't want those ones that are a mama's boy. Got to do everything. I got to go. Mom want me to do this. They don't ask nobody else but that one person. I got to go do this for mama. I got to take my mama here. I got to go buy this.
My son is a mama's boy. My sister's son is a mama's boy. My other sister's sons are mama's boys. And all of my sister's sons are mama's boys, but they're different kind of mama boys.
Right.
That's what I was about to say, because that kind Janine talking about, yeah, I got a friend like that too. It's a little sickening.
Well, my daughter's boyfriend is like that. That's why I said that. That's what he does. I see it. I see it and I hear it.
Yeah, because you're supposed to love your mama. You're supposed to tend and cater to your mama, because at the end of the day, that's the one who will always, good, bad, and difference. She got your back. You could be as wrong as all I know, but that's still my baby.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
She got your back. But then you don't
Yep.
be, some guys be acting like they mama is low key they damn girlfriend. You know, it's sickening sometimes. Okay, so Lee Jack, from the male standpoint, why do you think guys ain't trying to settle down these days?
Depending on their age, man, it's a lot of different. When you go with the age, and the older guys feel as though that they didn't been there, done that, and they wanna, they've already been through a relationship and want to be on their own to see what this world is all about once again for whatever reason. I don't understand, but hey, that's their thinking. The middle-aged guys, like Andrea said, probably then just came out of a relationship they've been hurt in, or some kind of ill will, and don't really want to jump back into another relationship because they think that, hey, it's gonna be more the same bullshit. Now, when it comes to these younger guys, they just a whole different breed, man. They just play too damn much, ain't serious about nothing, and think that I don't know, that the world owe them something or the women owe them something. And unless they can fully give them what they need, then they don't feel as though they need to be in a relationship. And then hell, even when the woman trying to get them, breaking their neck to get them everything that they want, they still don't want to be in a relationship with them. So hey, it's a lot of multiple different issues going on.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that. And combined with the fact that nowadays you hear so much talk about what a real man is, what a real woman is. And I think that the more people talk about it, the bigger the divide get. And then people are listening to other people instead of going by what's right for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So if you,
Right.
you know, and then you listen to people like Steve Harvey tell you about these rules and this and these rules and that. In real life, sometimes none of that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? You can have your basic core principles that guide you, which we all should have. You know, that gut feeling you get to say, oh, like Miss Dianetta was saying earlier, some just don't feel right about this situation. You know, okay, that's cool. I ain't gonna knock that, because sometimes when you don't listen to your, as they say, your first mind, shit go wrong. You know what I mean? But I just think the reason men ain't willing to settle down because we don't have to. Period. Point blank. Period. It's not like now, you know, you don't need no woman to cook for you. You don't need to clean for you. You can get your own crib, your own this. And now with money being so prevalent, as far as that's all they want, why deal with the whole kit and caboodle the relationship? As you say, break off a little something, get what I want, go on about your business. We ain't gotta settle down. I ain't got to worry about putting your insurance. I ain't got to worry about going to my 401k trying to get some money out to bail you out or nothing. And, you know, and a lot of men feel like she making all the money anyway. Why be with her? Shit. I mean, I might well keep my little money because she going to ask me for my money too. And you understand? Because women that have $100,000 and want your 32.
Oh my God.
So
some women are like that. Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. So it just boiled down simply to nothing complicated. It's just that you ain't have to. Same thing with women. You know, y'all keep saying y'all independent, but like I saw a video the other day, independent means being alone, and nobody truly wants to be alone. They may say they do, but somebody want a companionship. I don't give a damn if it's a cat, dog, turtle. Somebody wants somebody around. You know what I mean? So we just don't have to. I mean, that's just about just like y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to deal now. Y'all don't have to deal with shit y'all don't want to deal with, period.
Right.
Because y'all getting all the education, y'all making all the money. Shit, y'all don't have to deal with nothing. And that's the world we live in, where nobody has to deal with nothing. So you can just be solo dolo and go on with your life until you leave this earth. And that's all I got to say about that. So anybody got any closing remarks before we get up out of here? Something they just had to get off their chest or feel like something bothering the bug in them?
I gotta pee.
You got to pee?
Don't feel bad. Me too, Marlena.
Okay. Well, in honor of our friend Mitch, this podcast could have been called "It Hurts When I Pee."
It could have been. It could have been. That just wasn't the name.
Now I ain't saying it was now when it hurts when you pee, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong there.
And now I'm going to the bathroom in a little bit, y'all. But I ain't trying to. I'm hoping and praying that my pee don't start hurting because that's gonna be a terrible something.
That's gonna be a terrible something. But that wasn't that one of Mitch's first things he said
Something
about
is
it
wrong.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Something
it
is
was.
wrong. If you start peeing and it hurts, something is wrong. I want this to be a pleasant pee.
Yes, we wanted to be too. So we're gonna go and close it out so Marlena can go piss. And now that she said that shit, I got to piss. So so
we all just gonna go take a piss. How about that?
Yes, we just gonna be one pissing ass podcast.
Oh my God.
So with that being said, Brother Lee Jack, you want to talk to the people before we get up out of here?
It's been a wonderful night, been a wonderful evening. Y'all came, y'all heard, y'all saw. Unfortunately, you didn't see me because, like I say, I've been having technical difficulties all night. But either way it go, ladies, if you need a side nigga, I'll let your boy. I might make a use of it.
So he listed 1-800 side nigga. He listed.
And if you're wanting Leon to be your side piece, nigga, whatever, you can reach out to a totalview22@gmail.com. We will most definitely get your request over to him. Again, that's at totalview22@gmail.com, or just go onto the website totalview22.com and click the little comment thing beside his name and leave him a comment. Tell him that you want him to be your side piece.
And give him the room. Give him the room.
Yeah, make sure you give him the rules.
Oh yeah, that's rules.
Make sure you give him the rules.
I didn't know
that's
it was
first and foremost.
To the shit.
That's first and foremost. He has to have the rules.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I'll only charge you a fee of 4 easy payments of $39.99.
Okay.
You so right.
So what we want to do real quick before I forget, we want to thank the 2 new subscribers we got on YouTube. And that's Mama K08 and DD King 50. Thank you guys for subscribing.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
So with that being said, Miss Marlena, you want to talk to the people?
She concentrating on that pen, so she knows she
I am not. Shut up, Mama Day. Oh my God. I thank my podcast crew because I'm truly not feeling well this evening, but it's always a blast with them. They have lifted my spirits. And even though I still feel bad, I had a wonderful time this evening with everybody. Thank you, viewers, for coming in. We love you. Keep coming. Bring friends. And I guess that's it. I see you next week. Meow.
All right. Thank you. And we definitely hope you feel better too. So with that being said, Felicia, were you able to keep your lane tonight or not?
I don't know, but I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
random
did I
as hell.
parlay?
Oh my God. You did pretty good, Felicia. You did pretty good keeping your lane tonight. 2 thumbs up.
All
I
right,
must say you
people.
did stay in your lane tonight, girly girl. You did.
I did. See, I'm learning.
All right, all right. J9, what you got for 'em?
I want to say good night and thanks for joining everyone. And bring a friend next time. Bring some friends. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's her story, and she's sticking to it. Lady Suge, producer extraordinaire, what you got for the people?
This is what I have, okay? As I said earlier, Leon, if Leon, you want Leon to be your side piece, hit us up. Let us know. Let us know. And we would love to hear about your stories if you ever slept with somebody and nobody ever has known about it.
And keep in mind, once again, if you do that, this is for entertainment purposes. You do that on your own volition.
Hit us up. TotalView22.com. That's the website. His picture is up there. You can click that little comment button. Send him a message. He'll be waiting. My fee is only 4 easy payments of $39.95.
Oh my goodness.
And we need to add one thing to that. It is all non-refundable.
Refundable.
Yes, it is.
It is. So just keep that in mind. All right, Mama D, come on and take us home so we can get up out of here. Because Marlena she got to go to the bathroom.
I feel like I've been.
You got to go too.
I do too. Shit.
I feel like I've been to the gym tonight. I have laughed. I have cried. I have just shook my head, and so I've gotten my exercise. But we wanted to thank you for coming in and joining us. As always, we always have a blast, and I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if there's anyone on this panel that you feel can be your side piece, just give us a ring a ding. So yeah. It's looking now. See you next week.
All right, y'all. See you next week. And once again, thank you to the people that subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you to everybody that's listening. Slowly but for surely, we gaining momentum. So we want to keep it going. So if you out there in them streets, tell somebody, listen, give us a chance. Just put it on. If you at work, put us on in the background, especially if you're working that night shift or something. Just play us in the background and just listen, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. You're riding to work in the morning in the car, your afternoon commute, stuck in traffic. Put us on. Listen. That's all you got to do. Just it really don't matter. Just take some time, listen, and I promise you, out of all these damn people on this panelist, you will find a new friend. All right. Good night.
And for all those that gotta pee, gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
That's so funny.
On the bus.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but okay.
That was a commercial.
You never heard
That
that
used to be a
song
commercial.
before. You never heard that before.
That was
No,
a commercial.
that's the I Gotta Piss song?
Yeah, it was a commercial like late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, okay. See all that bonus content y'all got? This is after the show content. This is all bonus.
Well, I haven't heard the lady say that the recording is over.
I know. That's what I just
It's
told you.
not
This is all
over.
bonus content. I
It's
said
not over
goodbye,
because
but
he said it's bonus.
we started it up again.
Not over till it's over.
Good night, you guys.
All right. Bye, because I really do have to piss.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Gotta go right now.